Man, I've seen some crazy shit today on the news, man. I need each and every one of y'all to keep your head on a swivel because you just never know when you're gonna run across a crazy motherfucker or even worse, a crazy ass savage. Um, I know by now y'all heard of the Ukrainian woman, man, that was killed by a crazy ass savage, man. That shit pissed me the fuck off. And if I would have been on that whatever they was riding on, a train, a bus, or whatever the fuck they was riding on, I would have popped his motherfucking head. I would have sent him to Funky Town. This Ukrainian woman left Ukraine to avoid a war, only to come over here to the United States to be murdered by a fucking crazy ass savage. And that could have been anybody. I don't like it how the news is racialized and everything to divide us. Don't get caught up on the distractions. Savages come in every fucking color. You hear me? So, you got these conservative news stations. Oh, it was a black man. It's a beautiful white woman killed him. I hate when they what's the word? They take advantage of a situation to push their agenda. This motherfucker should have been off the streets because the motherfucker Ben had a criminal record. He even attacked his own sister. So it's just mind-boggling that anybody that sat in that fucking seat on that train, they could have got it. He stabbed her 3 times in the neck. This poor woman just had got off from work. She worked at a pizza restaurant. Okay? She worked at a pizzeria, a pizza restaurant. And she probably was tired and she got on the bus and got on her phone. And this I'm sick of the left too. I'm sick of the left and I'm sick of the right. I'm sick of them. The left, they monetizing crime. That's why Chicago don't want Trump sending in the National Guard, because guess what? If the National Guard stop all that killing and clean everything up, then they won't be getting millions of dollars from the government for shit like that, man. These politicians, at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about none of us. About none of us. They don't care. It's all about money. It's all about power and money. The status quo, man. This shit, man, look at this shit, y'all.
Showing a video showing the last moments of you. Video showing the last moments of a Ukrainian refugee's life, right before being stabbed to death by a man with a lengthy criminal record on a train in North Carolina. This happened weeks ago.
Todd Pyro, look, she's just on her phone, has no idea what's about to happen. Todd Pyro is here with the latest. Hey, Todd.
The most horrific video, or at least one of that I think we've seen on this program. Surveillance video obtained by News Nation shows 23-year-old Irina Zarutska. She was boarding the train in Charlotte, North Carolina last month. She took a seat right in front of the alleged suspect, but around 4 minutes later, the suspect pulls out a knife and just begins stabbing the victim 30 times, including once in her neck. The suspect later wandered through the train before exiting at the next stop. He was arrested shortly after the stabbing, hospitalized thereafter, before being arrested on a charge of first-degree murder.
I would have sent that bastard to Funky Town. He belongs in Funky Town.
Dating back more than a decade, including felony larceny, robbery with a dangerous weapon, and communicating threats. He served 5 years for a 2014 robbery and was released in 2020, but was arrested just 5 months later for assaulting his sister. Officials also say he was homeless at the time of the killing and believe it was a random attack. Zarutska was pronounced dead at the scene, her family saying she came to the U.S. to escape war-torn Ukraine. They say in a statement, quote, "Tragically, her life was cut short far too soon. This is an irreparable loss for her family." The suspect currently being held without...
Man, listen, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. That could have been anybody on that fucking train that sat in that seat. I don't know why people do the evil things that they do. I don't know why. I don't know how their brains are, wired. My significant other showed me another video today that was heartbreaking. You had this guy with his girlfriend. He was having some type of argument or dispute. They was beefing, pretty much. He was beefing with his baby mama. This motherfucker took his girlfriend. They went up there to the school where his kid go to, his baby mama. They went up there to the school, right? Why the fuck? Why would you want to have some type of altercation, confrontation at a school, at your son's school? Well, I don't know whether it was a girl or boy, but at your kid's school in front of all of the other students, right? So he goes with his girlfriend to confront. You got that video, baby? You ain't got that video no more, do you? He goes to the school to confront his baby mama. They get into a fight. He puts her in a head. What you say happened, baby?
They said he held her in the headlock while his other baby mama shot her.
Wait a minute, you said other baby mama?
Yeah, that's who he was with.
So he had two baby mamas. Okay, so they got into a fight. He had his baby mama in a headlock, and the other baby mama just pulled out a gun and blew her brains out. Right in front of the kids and everything. And then what she gonna say? When she put the gun in their car, and she gonna say, well, I got my concealed carry license. You dumb bitch. Having that concealed carry license doesn't give you the license to kill. It doesn't give you the license to threaten because of you angry. This is the world that we are living in amongst these fucking savages, man. And it pisses me the fuck off. If y'all don't have a gun, and if you don't have a concealed carry license, get one. Because you never know when you're going to run across a situation where you may have to defend your life or defend somebody else's life. Now, that poor Ukrainian woman making an honest living, working at that pizza restaurant, she probably was tired. They showed her getting on the train. She looked, man, that shit. I would have sent his ass to Funky Town. Ain't no way I'm gonna watch somebody get stabbed to death, man. Y'all remember back in the wintertime in New York, which don't give a fuck about homeless people, that woman was set on fire on that subway train. She burned to death on the subway train. Please, if you go out, even in your own home, you got to watch your surroundings in your own home. So you know if you ain't safe in your own house no more from these savages, you know what it's like out there in them streets. Y'all get armed. Please get armed, man. But that shit broke my... You just never know. You never know. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. When you gonna run across a crazy motherfucker. What up, Dr. T? What up to everybody that's in here? You know, you right. People don't, it's like there's no respect for human life no more. And this motherfucker had to be mental. She sat in front of him and stab him. But see, you know me, I don't even like to be political no more because both parties ain't shit to me, Republicans or Democrat. I'm neither one of them motherfuckers. But you got these liberal cities that's monetizing crime. If the crime was cleaned up, they won't get no money. They won't get all of the funding. Look at the bigger picture. Wake up. And they got so many people fooled and blind. You know, so many. You need to open up your eyes and see for what it really is. A lot of people was just brainwashed and just, you know, they don't have a clue. You got all these people protesting, all these people marching, and we ain't gonna even talk about what was her name, Takara, the one that the young lady, 19 years old, that was killed by an illegal migrant that wasn't even supposed to be in this country. But then again, you got to be careful how you move because she got in the car. She left her car parked on the wrong side of the street, met up with him at a Family Dollar parking lot, went to the driver's side, and I'm not, by no means, I'm not blaming the victim. But that woman willingly got in his car and they drove to a house where he was renting a room out with, I think he had family members. He was renting out a room. They heard him in that room having sex. They said from the sound of it, she wasn't enjoying the sex. She ended up dead. He threw her over, after he killed her, he threw her over a bridge. Okay? I don't know what she was on. I don't know whether it was, I don't know. I can't see her knowing somebody that looked like that. I just can't see it. I don't know what it was all about. I don't know whether it was a sex meetup or a trick and gone wrong. I keep it real. Women, be safe out there. Be safe out there. Because you never know. Savages are like Transformers. You know how they say Transformers, robots in the sky? Savages in fucking disguise. Okay? It'd be that motherfucker that's got on a suit and tie and clean and fresh and smelling good. You got to watch his ass too. Don't never judge a book by its cover, but that the Ukraine, man, this woman done got off from work and on her way back home. That shit had me in tears. And then you got the media trying to divide us even more by racializing it. It's fucked up. I'm about to leave. I got to dip. I got to do some shopping, grocery shopping this early. I like to get shit done and out the way. But I love y'all. I salute y'all. Listen, y'all be careful in this crazy ass world that we living in. Okay? Do that. Do that for yourself. Do it for me and do it for yourself. Because I look at things as if that could have been one of my family members. That could have been me. What can you do when I can have my gun on me, but I'm not expecting a motherfucker sitting directly in back of me to be crazy and just pull out a knife and go to stabbing me? She didn't see that shit coming, man. Come on. The devil was a sneaky, clever motherfucker. And I'm not blaming everything on mental illness. Some people was just fucking evil. I know a lot of mentally ill people, and they will harm themselves before they harm somebody else. Before they harm another person, they will harm themselves. So I don't put everything off on mental illness. You just got some evil, demonic, sick, nasty motherfuckers. Be careful. All right? Do that for yourself. Do that for all of the people that love you. Do that for the people that you love, because tomorrow ain't promised. So that hurt. That my heart is heavy right now. Rest in peace to all the victims, man. Rest in peace. Unlike the Takara situation where she got in the car willingly with this animal, with this monster, this woman was got off from work from making an honest living at that pizza restaurant and was on her way home. And oh my God, this is sickening. How do you feel about this, baby?
Sad.
It is sad. Very sad. Very much so. Listen, y'all stay savage ready out there. Stay savage ready. Please be aware of your surrounding. And I'm going to go this far. If you ever on public transportation, sit all the way to the back. Don't sit in front of somebody. I know if I ever have to take a bus, and I hope I never have to, but I've took many, in the past. Because of this situation, I will never ever, if I have to, I would never ever. I'm gonna go all the way to the back row, all the way to the back where ain't nobody in back of me, and I'm gonna have eyes on every motherfucker in that bus. I love y'all, Gun Free Nation. I'm out of here, man. Y'all stay safe, stay armed, stay responsible with your firearms, and stay righteous, and be ready to send that dirty, demonic ass devil to Funky Town. I love you, Gun Free Nation. Salute.